What is up, guys, and welcome to Farming Simulator 17. Now today we're going to expand some fields. I've got a big mess down on my little slab there. I moved everything off, so basically I'm not going to bore you guys with this entire process because it'll probably be boring. But let's just get started so we know what we're doing. Now basically I'm going to be hugging this side here. We're going to start right about here. Oh, you know what? We do not have allow create fields on, so we'll do that now. There we go. So we're going to hug the mountainside here as good as we can. We want as much as we can get, and that tree is still there. That sucks. We just want as much land mass as we can get for planting our crops. And it's not going to be perfect. It's never going to be perfect. And there might be some of this I need to eventually get rid of. But for now, like I said, as much as we can get. I wish I could get rid of these trees. Leave a comment down below and let me know if you know of a way to get rid of all these trees. I don't want to get too far up on the hillside because I fear that my harvester will have issues. But we're going to take this field, like I said, as close as we can get on the hillside here, and we're going to take it all the way to the road. And basically we just want as much property as we can get to grow on. Right to the road. So basically right now what I'm going to do with you guys is I'm going to outline. I'm going to take this sign down. It'll probably come back, but for now we're going to get rid of it. Anyway, I'm going to outline where the new field is going to be, and then I'm going to have to go back and fill it all in. I probably won't make you guys suffer through that, but we'll just have to wait and see. Maybe I will. Right up against the back of the building here. Right up against the back of the building. And again, I'm gonna have to fill this all in, so I'm gonna make mistakes right here, right off the bat, so I'll have to come back and fill it in later. This is going to be kind of a tricky one in here. We're going to take it right up to the edge of the slab here as well. Oh, so that is interesting. I'll have to untill this stuff here. I did not realize I could till right through my slab. Don't really want to do that, so I'll have to go get the roller and roll that out. It's all good though. I'm going to leave this little bit of dirt for parking. We're going to go straight across here. I'm going to go straight down this way. And basically, like I said, this is just to get more land to work with. Do. And we'll square it all up eventually. Probably will not make you guys suffer through that, but we'll get it all, before all is said and done, it'll be all squared up nice and neat. Get rid of that. This is going to give us some, you know what, I'm going to go this way too. This is going to give us a significant amount of more land to work with. Then we'll go straight across this road here, right back to where we started. And narrow this road down a little bit. And actually, you know what? We could take this land back right here too, just this little section before the rocks here. Round this off around this rock. So that right there is what the new field is going to look like. And again, I'll you know, off camera I'll fill this all in, and when we come back it should be all filled in for you. So I had second thoughts about not recording this, and I figured some of you guys might like to see this. So I've got this side completely done, all the way down. So I'm going to go ahead and play through this. If this is not your type of video, if you don't want to see me just sitting here plowing the land for a while, then you should probably wait till the next video, where we might be actually planting this land on the next video. So if you do like to hear me ramble on about weird stuff while I plow the land, then stick around. You'll probably like this one. Keeping in mind, I've got zero clue what I'm doing. This is mostly probably safe to call it just a test. Hopefully I don't have to go through all this work and then redo it, but it is what it is. If I have to redo it, if I have to fix something, I have to fix something, I'll do it, no problem. But basically, like I said, what I'm doing here is I'm trying to get more workable land that I can plant in. I'd love to plant more up on that hillside, but I need to make sure that, I mean, if my harvester can't get to the crop, then it's kind of pointless, isn't it? So I'll have to play around with that one. I'm not sure exactly what the capabilities of my harvester are on hillsides. I know, I'm sorry, I don't know. I believe I'll have issues if I get on too much of an angle where my header won't be, you know, won't be level and it just won't be harvesting. So I'm pretty sure that's a thing that I don't want to deal with. So I'll have to play it by ear. I'll have to see how it does here, and then just go from there. Just play it by ear. But I got a lot of plowing to do today. I really should be live streaming this. I really should. What do you guys think about live streaming all this kind of stuff? Let me know in the comments down below. I just have a feeling that this would be something that you would enjoy more if it was live streamed. I don't know though, because I really don't get much feedback about that kind of stuff. So let me know in the comments down below if you'd like to see something like this live streamed. Farming Simulator definitely is at the top of the list of candidates to be my weekly live stream. But I'd like to hear from you guys. I'd like to see what you guys want to see and go from there. We're almost done with this section. See, it doesn't take too terribly long to do each section, but I've got the biggest section still left to do, and that's over there, you know, at the top right of the screen now. That's probably going to be a drag getting all that done. And I've also got to, you know, I've got a lot of stuff I have to square off and clean up a little bit. But we'll get to that when we get to it. Alright, this section's done, so now we'll move on to the next one. Oh, my soda here. Pop. So basically what I'm doing is to try to help a little bit is I'm, you know, stay somewhat square as I'm starting off at the edge of the fields here. And then just kind of working my way out. Kind of gives me a starting point. I don't know if that makes much sense. I don't know if it's going to help me at all, but so far it seems to be doing what it's doing. This is going to be the largest section. I'll probably, actually, you know what? I'm going to get to the end of the field here, and then I'm going to do that far section, because that's just a small one. And then we'll come back and do this large section here. But basically right here, like I said, at the main farm, I want to get as much usable land as I can get. And all this grass and all these roads are just not usable land to me. Get this plowed here. Just this little section over here, and then we'll be done with this side completely. Oh, looks like I missed a little section right there on this end. We'll do that real quick here. Won't take but a second. There we go. I think this is gonna greatly help my yield on this main farm here. I'm gonna get this little section by the road here too taken care of real quick. Kind of be careful right here that we don't go overboard and tear our road up completely. That looks good right there. We'll just leave it at that for at least this section of the road. There we go. Had to do that a couple times. I know I can flip the plow too, but I'm trying to focus and get this done, because I know this is going to be kind of a drawn out video for a lot of you guys that have stuck around to watch this part of it. I apologize if you have a little bit of background noise. My wife is doing a little bit of fall cleaning in the house with the holidays coming and guests coming over and stuff, and I really should be helping her, which I'm gonna go start doing that after I get done recording this video. I got so much stuff to record today, it's ridiculous, it really is. There's so much recording to do and so little time to do it. But the holidays are among us, and it's a festive time of year to get together with the family and make memories. Okay, so this section's done. We'll move back over and finish up this one over here now. Like I said, this is going to take the longest, I think, right here. And, well, I know this is going to take the longest because it's such a large section. I've got a few obstacles on this side, but for the most part, it's just going to be kind of a drawn-out, long passes with the plow. Probably should have got a bigger plow, but I'm not sure if this tractor could handle a bigger plow. It's not the biggest. It's one of my favorite tractors in the game, but it's definitely not the biggest. In fact, with $526,000 in the bank, I probably could have purchased a much larger tractor and plow and done it that way. I'll have to keep that in mind for future episodes. I do have my line of John Deere tractors, the mods on here, so maybe for future plowing excursions I could use those. Still got to fix my parking lot over there. And now that this is going to be plowed, I'm not going to be able to park my trailers in here or anything, so I'm going to have to work that one out. I'm going to have to find a new parking spot for those guys, and I may even, maybe at the old logging operation, maybe I could put my little workshop over there to park my stuff in. That's just one of those things I'm really just going to have to wait and see. This is going to be nice to open these fields way up though like this. It's going to make my yield so much better. It's going to be tricky getting around this little water thing. Getting rid of these roads too, so I'm reducing my mobility around the farm by getting rid of these roads. We're just going to have to take the long way around, but it'll work out in the long run. I think it'll be worth it with the much larger yields I'll get from this field. I'll move over a little bit, but a little too far to the right. Makes me uncomfortable. I don't want to miss too much and have to go back and do it again with how mundane the job is. We'll go ahead and back up and get this little piece of land before we get moving forward. I swear these farming simulator videos are going to start becoming so long, since I want to show all the content I can, but at the same time I'm going to have to start doing a bunch of stuff manually, especially with this field here. So that's one of the things that makes this game such a good candidate for the live stream, because they're going to be so long. Got to get up here and get around this little water pickup. See if we can get around it the best we can. I wish we could just hit it with the plow and get rid of it. Probably hear my wheel making all kinds of noise in the background. go down this way so I have a little more space to turn around without actually plowing the road. Do better. There we go. This is definitely going to make for some interesting farming once it's completed, and if it works out, I'll be doing this to several of the other fields, combining them and extending them. We're going to start off with this one as kind of a crash test dummy, if you will, and go from there. Oh, I feel like that was going to happen. Get this little spot here too while we're here instead of going any further. So yeah, this is going to be kind of neat. I don't really know what to talk about, as you could tell in this long plowing session. I think what I'll do is I think right now I'll go ahead and cut to the end of the plow, and we'll take a look at the field and see what we really see. Are you ready for it? Are you ready for it? Oh, there it is. Look at that. It's getting a truck overdrive. Oh man, I am pretty pleased with it. I've got the corners squared off pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Look at the size of this field now. I'm probably going to go ahead and probably plant it and harvest it once without recording, just to see how it turns out. We'll go ahead and drive it real quick just to see how it turns out, you know, because I want to make sure that it's going to work out good. So look at all this extra land we got now. It's going to be amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and end this video now, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Let me know what you think about this land expansion. Let me know what you think about even expanding it to this. I mean, we can tie all these three fields together one way or another. Let me know what you think. Leave a comment down below. Excuse me. Wow. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys next time. Thanks for watching, everybody.